Alright, before I start, I need a sip of coffee. I use, in the morning, one of those like little freezer rollers to try to get my eyes to unpuff. And then for, I think it was like, but I've been using the Fenty Skin for my sunscreen, even though it's not summer yet. And then this Peter Thomas Roth Water Drenched Hydraulic Glow Serum. It's amazing. And then Makeup Forever Hydro Booster Step 1 Primer. Now this size is $17. Yeah. But, have you ever gotten sent like a trial size of, in my case, we're gonna say, I think this is, yeah, an oil-free matte full coverage cream. They sent it super dark, so at first I was like, no, there's like nothing I can do with this, like it's completely wasted. I was trying to think, like, do I have any friends that are this particular shade? And like they were all either darker or lighter. It was a hassle. And the worst I ever got was, this is pretty dark too, but I think I'm gonna try the trick I learned. And so basically one day I was just sitting here and I'm like, well, what happens if I put it on first and then I take something really light and put it on after? And by the way, the It For Your Skin CC Plus Oil Matte Poreless Finish Full Coverage Foundation with SPF 40. I swear I'm gonna get this in my shade because it's so good. I don't know what else to say about it. And so I'm sure if it was like in the correct shade, it would probably be even better for me. Alright, so at first you guys are gonna panic, but just trust the process. And you know what's funny? The first time I tried doing this, I'm like, it's gonna be so cakey, it's gonna be so nuts. And I've done it before I've done my my under eye primer, but I think I like to do it, my under eye primer after, and after I've applied my lighter foundation. And since I only have like a little bit of this left, because I've just been amazed with how well it works. It's not gonna end up being a blackface video, I promise, despite what it looks like right now. So I bring it all the way down my neck, and what literally ends up happening, I think, I'm not a scientist, is because I'm putting the light on, because this is such a good matte foundation, it like, I don't know how to explain it. You guys are gonna see, it's gonna be like night and day. Alright, so then normally I would use like this color of Dior, but because I'm poor, I can't even use pouring this way. So we're gonna use some Beauty Blender, which is also a fave. Now watch us. When I first did this the first time, I'm like, I'm gonna have to wash my whole face off. Like, this is insane. It's too much. But a little finishing spray. I also use this cream contour contour just for my cheeks, a little bit of blush, and then just like, it's almost a little bit of a colored finishing powder, but yeah. Anyway, so like, I'm almost there. You see how much lighter I already start to look, but if I keep it going at this rate, it's going to take forever. So I am going to pause it. I'm going to continue to bounce my life away, and I will be right back. You can start to see it's coming together. I used a little bit of the LA Colors Truly Matte to go under my eyes because I normally use the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer, but as you can see, it's like, it's pretty much gone. My Born This Way, pretty much gone. I have 2 of them. And then for some reason, they sent me a really dark, one of these beauty blenders. So I think I'm going to be able to maybe with some of the Truly Matte and see how that goes. But I will say that right here I have a scar, and I've told you guys about that before, but it feels like it helps me so much to get rid of, you know, how visible it is. So give me a second, I'm going to brush my teeth because this coffee is just... Right back. I'm going to make a nighttime routine video because you guys have to buy one of these. They're amazing. Anyway. Alright, so as you can tell, I've let that set. I don't think I need to use, and yes, I'm going to address it once again. I have dentures. They are yellow right here from where they had to be super rebonded. It's that really embarrasses me, and kind of, I got a mean comment on YouTube about it, and it really, until I get, you either have to wait 7 years on insurance or until you pay at least $500 up front, and then I don't have the money right now. So I've been using whitening toothpaste on it, which is also affecting the glue and the binding, and it's just a whole thing. So now that we got all my insecurities out of the way, some people might be wondering why I'm going down to just white. I'm wondering that too because I meant to use this. That's how low we are. Oh no. With like my contour anyway, so it's gonna be fine. Like I'm wearing something and you can tell that my neck is not the same color as the rest of my body. So yeah, that's really that part of my routine. And then there's this brand, and it looks super dark, so I just use like a little brush. And I get it in there really good because it's hard to get it onto this brush. And it may seem like a lot at first. Looks, it really is more like a, I don't know what you would call it, like an ashy? This one is I can literally let it sit and finish trying to like use some to move it around a little bit, I can. I have that option because it doesn't like dry super quickly. I think I'm gonna use this one. And this large nose until I met my significant other. Yeah, so I basically just do like here, a line here, and then kind of lift, pair it all together. Right here. Under your lip. It's complicated because if you put too much, you can literally destroy a whole look, I feel like. I mean, that might be dramatic, but you have like a piece of chocolate or something. Alright, let's get out the big guns, which I don't know where they are. I got LA Colors palette. Is this brush, and then other times I will use this one. And I just figured, I know this seems like a makeup tutorial, but I have a lot of doctor's appointments today, and I honestly, the last thing I feel like doing right now is talking about my childhood or Florida. You guys know I've been so super sick. I can finally talk. Like, before I could talk, but it would like burn. And so like halls were my like lifesaver, that and the warm coffee. And the ice cream didn't really help because it was like, if I ate more ice cream, the more like sick I would feel. And then I used more of like an orangey mixed with like a little brown. So this one, and then maybe a swipe of that. So yeah, I figured why not? You guys did not ask for it, but I have to do it anyway, and I'm filming right now, and it is 4:30 in the morning, because if I don't do it now, Penny will wake up, and I will go to the office looking like I'm dying, which I probably should look like that, because I didn't want to have to go. So even my doctor told me, like, no, you need to stay in bed, like, you need to rest, your your asthma is acting up so bad, we don't want it to turn into walking pneumonia. And I just could not seem to get my Suboxone doctor to understand, because after going there since 2019, you would think that I wouldn't have to go once a month, but they're still putting me on that. I've never failed a test. I have never not showed up. I mean, I had to fight to get it moved from 2 weeks to a month for like a year. And yet, I know people that go in there and they get like a 3 to 6 month supply almost every time. And I'm just like, well, must be nice, because that's not my experience. So now that you can see, I look absolutely crazy. Whoosh it all away. And I use LA Colors setting. But baby, we running low. We running so low that I think I might have to use a lot of my contour kit stuff to try and fill in the blank. So we're gonna go with this white guy right there. Go like this over it. And occasionally, if I feel like this is a giant gap at the end, I will fill it with the lightest of light bronzer. Just that way it doesn't look like I tried to chisel my face out. Oh my god. It works so much better with the setting stuff, but I don't have any, and my order's not going to be until 14. I think it's like, I collected all this makeup throughout the years, and doing artwork, makeup, without those things in life, and I don't care what kind of art it is, painting, coloring, music. I play the piano. I'm trying to go in Paradise right now. It's really freaking hard. But without those things in life, like, I would just be the most unhappy person. Like, can you imagine? No music, no joy, no nothing. I see how it's coming together. I'm still shook how bright this is looking, so we're gonna fix it. These brushes. Oh, I was so dark earlier, and then I'm so late now. So let me try doing my lashes, lipstick, and then show you the finished product. Oh, if you guys know me for a while, you know I'm known for like falsies. But I've been using a mixture of Too Faced Better Than Sex and then Roller Lash by Benefit. And I just keep applying, letting it dry, applying. And then occasionally I'll go in with the Clinique. I don't know what it does because it's so worn down. But like, keep them popping up. Difference in bristles I will show you is amazing, but real quick, I use LA Glam to like get the highlight. That still needs blended just a bit on both sides. If you're wondering about my eyebrows, I use the Maybelline New York Brow Fast Sculpt, and then occasionally I will use this kind of little flat brush to just fill in where it's needed, and normally use the Shane Jeffree Star Don't Cancel Me. I miss Shane. Don't cancel me for that. I miss his conspiracy theories. I do often use his palettes for the nudes, the pinks, the oranges, the silver. I have not dabbled with the blue, but today I'm trying to use a full face of like affordable makeup, minus that $17.37 $1 if you get the full one primer. But these are peach, so I think I'm going to go for a brownie look. And obviously I already crimped my eyelashes, but so let's just see how this goes. Here are my eyelashes without falsies. I think I'm going to try falsies because the inner corner isn't working out for me. I'll be the first to admit that I'm not the greatest at eyeshadow, but I've noticed that these BYS eyeshadows are pretty easy to work with, especially when you're me, having no idea. It comes out, you know, okie dokie. The other colors, like maybe, I don't think I'm gonna have enough of this one to do the darkest. Hold on a minute, I'll show you what it's the amount in my palette. That one. But don't you hear, I lost the top of this one, but it is here. It's got like every color in the rainbow. It's from Amazon. And then this one is a Bebe palette. So let's see if we can work some magic. And then I will be right back. Guys, this is the final look other than me doing my hair, and I just wanted to tell you guys that even though, you know, it's not the story of my childhood or the adventure from Virginia to Florida, I just needed a break mentally and I wasn't feeling well, and this makes me feel better. So thank you for watching. Please leave a thumbs up, a like, a comment. It helps the algorithm, it helps me grow, and it helps me make more for you guys. Love you.